Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to do an isometric Zeppelin, and it's going to be very easy to do. So the first thing that we need is an ellipse. I'm using letter size in my artboard, okay? Just we need an ellipse in this way. Fine. Then we need our direct selection tool. We're going to delete this anchor, okay? I'm going to just delete it in this way. So I just have the half. Make sure that you have only the stroke, and the stroke I will leave it in color just one gray for now, so I can still have the shape here and it's not going to be lost with the white of the artboard. So after that, I'm just going to delete one. I don't know why I make a copy of this. So after that you have the half. Let's go to Effect, 3D Revolve. Let's change the orientation here in Isometric Top, Preview. And then here we are going to change left edge to right edge. And we have now the main shape of our illustration. I'm going to put OK. So even if you think that is kind of like, it's looking like an UFO, so I think I'm going to contract a little bit so it can be a little bit more chubby, this shape. We can make more bigger, grabbing one corner and just pressing shift while I'm resizing. And if you want it more chubby, this shape, just contract. As you can see now, it's more chubby this way. Fine. So we need to put the details, okay, of this Zeppelin. So for that, I'm going to do a rectangle, just random one. You can experiment depending what you want. I'm going to click this anchor and I'm going to move with shift in the same line extension so it can be kind of like trapezoid. I'm going to leave it with just a fill, and then I'm going to put here and with the isometric, right? So for that, what I'm going to do is here as well. Okay. So here I'm going to put in this way. Maybe I will change the color in blue, the fill. Sorry. And then I'm going to put Effect, 3D, through the bevel. I'm going to choose the isometric left. Isometric right. Let's choose. Put preview. So it's going to be one part of the shapes that we need there. So depending how much you want it, maybe for me it's fine, 15 points. So let's proceed to put to see how it look like. So it's going to be kind of what we want here, but then we have to do the second and the third one here, right? So for that, we're going to just click and move with click and drag, and I will press Alt to make a copy. So then this one is going to be very easy. I will just reflect horizontal to put here below and behind. So I'm going to put right click, transform, reflect. Let's move the window here. Put preview. I'm going to put horizontal, so now you can see immediately the shape there. So I'm going to put OK. Right click, arrange, send to back, so it can be behind. And yeah, you can put there behind. So you see the shape. This isometric Zeppelin is very easy. This is the trick part, okay? So to do this part, but it's easy, okay? You just follow, just make a copy, okay? Then what I have to do is to reflect first vertical, so right click, transform, reflect, vertical, put OK. Then after, we have to go to the appearance window, okay, to modify the 3D option that this object already has. So here in preview, I'm going to put, okay, it's going to continue having blasting shading. This illustration, I want it that way. Here, the position, let's move to isometric top. So now it's going to fit in this part, right? But still we need one more step. I'm going to put OK. After, we need to reflect horizontal. So I'm going to put right click, transform, reflect, horizontal. So now you see this part can immediately fit here. I'm going to put okay. So just move down, and it's there. Okay, maybe this one we can modify. I mean, you can modify after the, depending how is the light or etc. For that, because for example, let's imagine, yeah, here's the more darker. Well, it's following. This one, if you want to change as well the light, for example, I will put just here in appearance, the 3D effect that we see, preview, more options. Here you can change the light. If you think that the object is very darker, we can put more ambient lights. So it's not going to be that darker, but that depends on you. Me, I think I will leave it in just 759 here as well, depending what you want. Here you can change the light. For me, I think it works nice in that place. It's fine. I wanted like plastic, okay, so that's why I leave the plastic shading. I'm going to put okay. So now technically it's there, so we have only the cabin where the people is there, right? So for that, it's going to be very easy as well. Just put a rectangle, and then this anchor, just move to the same line extension this way. Maybe it's going to be not that much height, so it's going to be kind of in this way. So this cabin will be probably around here. So let's just imagine. Even these ones we can put more smaller, can be. Let's see how it look. And then this one I will just put it this way. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Okay, so it starts to look fine. This cabin is going to have details of window. That depends on you, but me, I'm going to do just rounded windows in this case. I'm going to do 3, and then maybe more smaller. Just going to put this one not that much. Probably, at least it's not going to be kind of like a flat shape, so I can put more details to it. This one I will put just the fill. For these windows, I think it's gonna be better that we put more points to the stroke, and then it's the same gray, so I will change the gray to something more darker. Let's put X. Okay, it's this one. I will put probably in that way. And the windows, I will put just a simple blue for now. It's fine. And I think more separate. Let's see if I can do more separate. I can grab all in here. I can put the same distance, okay? If you move the items, for example, let's imagine that I have in this way. I have to put the same distance, so just grab that options of the align. Okay, maybe the windows I will put a blue more softer this way, and it's more natural, more together, to grab again the same distance. I think that can work. So there, it can be one way to put these windows. I can just grab all, Command G, and then I can open my panel of symbols. If you don't find it, it's very simple. Just go to Windows and you're going to find symbols. This one we can put here, click and drag. I can put Windows, so move it, clip. Yeah, I want it that way, fine. So I have my symbol there. Because when I transform this shape into 3D, I can go to Effect, 3D, Extrude and Bevel. Let's put isometric. Isometric. I will put isometric right. Then I can put this one more bigger. So let's simulate that is the cabin that will be here. We can resize after. I can put map art, And then in this part, I can, I need this shape needs to be without a stroke, okay? So it will recognize just the sides, the walls that we are looking, okay? If you put a stroke, it will recognize like 18 or something like that. Here it's telling me that it's selecting this part of the wall, so then I can put the design of the windows there. I can put more smaller. With shift, I'm resizing, okay? And then if you think it's very darker, so I cannot see the edge of the windows, I will put okay. And I will just change here the light. For example, here I just change it, so now I can see it. Here, because I want to save time, you can put more windows or you can put other designs, so you now know how. So you can just put in the symbols panel and you can put just that. I can put okay for now, and I can just resize, and I can put here, right click, arrange, send to back. It can be there, example. So just to make coherence with our design, just make sure that okay, if this one is touching, maybe this one as well needs to be a little bit down. Maybe this way. So this one maybe it's going to be a little bit down. This one as well is going to be behind, because I saw that it was on top of this one. So I think it's fine. Or maybe if you are an expert about this kind of objects, yeah, you can resize and put in a best place. As well, we can put a design to our Zeppelin. Just going to delete this one. It's fine because we have it here in the symbols. Just going to minimize this one. So we have pretty much, but you can continue making other designs. I'm going to just make another copy. So for that, I can put design as well to this shape. So just going to put the very simple one. It's going to be like this. Just some ellipse. I'm going to put just 4. Command D, Command D. And then I'm going to put one rectangle, or yeah, one rectangle here. You will see what it does. So it's going to grab in a circular way. It's going to put here in the tip. It does this circular, well, it's rectangle, but it's going to grab it all and it's going to look circular. I'm going to fit that design here, so you will see how it's going to be. I'm going to click and drag to select all of this. Make sure you're not selecting this part because you see it's touching a little bit. So just be careful with that. I'm going to put as a symbol, so just click and drag here. So I'm going to put just warp, I don't know how to call it for now. So just the warp for this shape. Select this shape, go to the appearance, select revolve, and then here in map art, put preview so we can see what we are doing. Put map art, and then it's going to work in the surface. Let's see in which surface it's going to work. I can put there, so apparently it's not working there. So maybe not that one, no, that one, no. I think in this one is where it's going to work. Yeah, as you can see. So it's working there. So maybe you have to adapt the design to be, for example, in this way. And I see that it appears now, this part that I did with the rectangle in here. So you can just rotate and with shift in this way. So now it's going to appear here in the front part, and you can just adjust the design to be, for example, at the edge, so it can continue looking in this way. So maybe you can make this one more smaller so you can see the other lines. For example, I can put this one as well a little bit more smaller so I can see the other lines here. That depends on you. I can put okay now, and I can put okay. And you can see how now my Zeppelin has different design, and it's not just something just with gradient, right? Well, kind of looking with gradient. So I found that if you want to put your name, that's why I make a copy. I don't know why it works in the way to be reflected. For example, I will put my name, Magdalena, and I will put more big. I will make a copy so you can see what it does. I will put one symbol in this way, okay? So I will put just right. And this one I will put reflected. I tell you, I don't know why it's working in that way. I can put just transform, reflect in vertical. Okay, so this one I can put as a symbol, and I'm going to put reflect. So I just transformed two text box here. One is in the right, okay, place, and this one is in reverse. So you can see what is going on here with the warp options, the map art with this shape. So I'm going to select this part of the Zeppelin. I'm going to put here in the appearance revolve. I'm going to put preview, map art. And then identifies only two, eh? That's weird. Okay, let's see where it can be. Okay, so this one, the right, yeah, is working. Apparently it's working. Apparently it's working, but sometimes, okay, if it's not working in this way, so you have to rotate, or you just have to put the one that is in reverse. I found that when I was doing it, because for example, I'm going to clear, I think, let's see what it does. The reflect one, no, I cannot see it in that part. We'll just put clear all. I'll put the reflect one. I'm going to put in this way. Yeah, now it's looking in reverse, but I don't know why I did it in the first time. And in the right part, it didn't work. It was kind of reflected, so I have to put reflect, and I put in the Zeppelin, and it's showing in the right way. So you can experiment if that is happening to you. Okay. Now I see that it's working only in the right place, so I can just rotate this one with shift, and I can put more smaller so it cannot distort that much. Example, I can just put there. It's kind of hard, right? I can put more smaller so it will look not that weird, no? For example, yeah, I think it's enough. And of course, if you want to put this one as well, then this one needs to be, the text needs to be in the same symbol of your design, and you have to adapt and you have to experiment, okay? So I can put okay. And that's for now, okay? I hope you like the tutorial. Subscribe to my channel. You can see in my channel I have many tutorials of illustration that you may like. And that's all. See you.